You know, I never did get around to finishing my review of Xenonauts. Ironically, part 1 was released in January of last year, New Year's, honestly. So better late than never, right? Anyways, the reason why I had to split this video up was because of how broken it ran on my laptop with numerous amounts of glitches that occurred when recording. So now that I have a beast of a rig, I decided to give this game another try. With my GTX 960 and my 3.8 GHz processor, I should be able to run this with minimal errors, right? Hell no! There's still way too many glitches, which is odd considering the amount of patching that has happened ever since the last time I played it. Graphical glitches, game-breaking bugs, and crashes, oh my. When I press the button to record footage, it's a 50-50 chance that the game will crash. Loading screens are still long for some odd reason. The optimization is just piss poor. So to finish off this review, I will focus on the tactical side of this XCOM reimagining and talk about the combat. Anyone who is familiar with XCOM will feel right at home with it. The use of time units to move and shoot, the procedurally generated maps, soldiers panicking, and all the little cliques are all here to say hello. Just as a refresher, there are a varied amount of enemies to face and environments to explore. Some take more damage than others, some have crazy overpowered psionic abilities to make your soldiers piss on themselves, and others are there just to ruin your day. If you attempt to fight every enemy the same way you faced your last, the AI will pick up on your tactics and take advantage of you, especially at higher difficulties. One big issue I have with the battles involving UFO landings and crash sites, which are a majority of your battles, is how it ends. The enemy piles up into the UFO and gets into good defensive positions to gun you down. I didn't mind it at first, but it's like this in almost every battle you have. This is where shotgun users prove to be extremely effective. Just to get this out of the way, the battles are challenging for all players of all skill levels. There's even an Iron Man mode which disables saves during battles. Yes, the perfect mode for you sadists. Most of my struggles came from early on since your starting squad is so damn inaccurate. Seriously, they can't hit an alien a few tiles in front of them. This is what I call the weeding out mode, as your crappy starters get killed while the strong survive and evolve. Darwinism at its finest. As with the original XCOM, there are a wide variety of missions to participate in. This includes investigating UFOs, protecting cities, protecting bases, and assaulting alien bases. The end goal is pretty much always the same: kill all the enemies to complete the operation. However, the situation differs for each mission. Sometimes there are certain characters you need to bring back alive to interrogate them. You need to access the battlefield and carefully plan your moves. Using cover is essential, as standing in the open will get you killed. My favorite type of missions are the ones where you assault enemy bases. This is where the artwork really shines and you get to see some really awesome and sometimes creepy imagery. It also provides a tactical challenge without being cheap at all. There's some unique features to discover along the way, such as alternate path, teleporters, and a few other things that make these battles stand out. My least favorite missions are any of them involving the night. In order to see anything, you need to throw flares around to increase visibility. However, the aliens are not affected by the dark, so this leads to many frustrating moments where you are killed by enemies you cannot see. One last tip I would like to leave with you, besides researching, is to build vehicles. These things are severely overpowered, and I love them. Anytime the mission gets hard, send your rovers over and blow the opponent into smithereens. If you have the laser cannon, disintegrate the worthless specimens. Sure, it might be a bit of an exploit you can abuse, but heck, this is a fight for the survival of humanity. There are no rules, so I'm not playing around with these fools. Overall, there have been a bunch of improvements I've noticed since the last time I played it. There's still some annoying quirks like how 12 UFOs spawn at once while you have long periods of dead time, and how it lacks a decent tutorial. Even though I am overall mixed about the game, I will say that it is a well thought out attempt using the XCOM formula. I praise the developers for undergoing this task, and it wouldn't have been possible without the funding received through pre-orders and donations. They have been very grateful, and I would give them a thumbs up for that. Heck, I overall recommend it for you to give it a go, especially if you're a fan of turn-based strategy or would like another take on the XCOM formula. So currently, I heard that there is a sequel in the works to evolve the game into 3D. Not sure what they plan to do with that, but I'm interested nonetheless. Thank you guys for watching. Hope 2016 is a successful year for the channel. More reviews coming soon as always, and watch my Let's Play on Galactic Conquest and Battlefront 2. It'll be released weekly. I greatly appreciate all the support, and as always, this is Pow3rh0use signing off.